Are you wondering how to protect your account from being zeroed, or what to do if you are zeroed, how to recover? Well, in this video, we're going to be covering exactly that. But real quick, what is going on, Rise of Kingdoms fans? I'm Wispy Gaming. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, then consider doing so. We come out with guides just like this all the time, and you're not going to want to miss them. And everybody that's been showing the channel so much love lately, we have grown at a ridiculous rate recently, and I just want to take a second to thank all of you guys. I really appreciate everything that you guys have been doing. We're going to start with if you're a new account in a new kingdom, just real fast in case there are people watching this video and they have accounts in new kingdoms. What you can do is port your city into a non-combat zone, okay? So go all the way to the very back of zone 1. Just go as far away from the action as you can. Typically, that's just in the back of zone 1. Another thing you can do is if it's not in a time of war in a new kingdom, but it's a new kingdom, stuff happens, like it's crazy in the first life cycle, like the beginning of a new kingdom. What you and your alliance members can do is create what's called a hive, and it's where a bunch of cities are like together in a big tight circle. And what you should do is try and port your city into the very middle, as close to the middle as possible of that circle, and that way it makes your city a very unattractive target to rally, because your opponent will have to march through all your alliance members' cities just to get to yours, and you just have all those members that can help you out if you do get rallied. The last thing that I have on here is you can dump all your troops in an inactive flag, or if there's not an inactive flag, you can do it to a flag that is really far away, or you can dump your troops in multiple alliance member cities. But again, I would choose the inactive flag over those other two. Now in KVK, the best ways to protect your city, the number one way is just go back to the home kingdom for the night. If you don't want to spend the 1,000 gems for the 24-hour peace shield, or you don't want to use the teleport to go back to your starting zone, or maybe you just want to feel 100% protected while you're offline, just use the random teleport to go back home. Don't worry about teleporting back on territory once you're in the home kingdom. Just send your city back home. Once you get up or you're able to get back online, you can come back into KVK and you'll be fine. Now, if you don't want to go like that extreme, what you can do is just use the 24-hour peace shield. Don't use the 8, don't use the 12. At minimum, use the 24-hour peace shield. I mean, what's 1,000 gems to protect your account, not to lose all your troops, you know, especially like if I got zeroed right now, you know, 90 million, that's what's 1,000 gems compared to all those freaking troops. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't want to do the extreme and go back to the home kingdom, do the 24-hour peace shield. Now, if you don't want to do the 24-hour peace shield, then I would go back to your starting zone. Long as, you know, they're not invading the starting zone. It's not invading starting zone day. Pretty dumb, because you're not really protected. You're porting back where they're going to attack. But long as it's not attacking starting zone day, go back to your starting zone. That's what you should do. I know a lot of people are like, well, you want to not give up those teleport spots and this and that. Well, if you're not doing the 24-hour peace shield, go back to the starting zone. Let somebody else take that risk. You don't need to take that risk with your account, and I wouldn't. Okay, I actually do the extreme most of the time. I usually just port back to the home kingdom, and that's why I've never been zeroed. Let's go ahead and talk about what to do if you are zeroed. Okay, so maybe you did some of these steps or you didn't do any of them. You got caught out of position. You got zeroed. That freaking sucks. Let me know in the comments below if you have ever been zeroed during KVK or any other time. The definition of being zeroed is you lose all your troops except what your hospital can hold, okay? So you're technically actually not zeroed. You know, you still have all the troops that the hospital can hold that they can't touch. And if it's during KVK, it's like almost 700,000 that your hospital can hold. So you're not truly zeroed. You have enough troops left for over 2 full 50% expanded marches. So yes, you'll be limited in what you can do, but you're not completely out of the fight. Now, the first step of recovering from being zeroed is get your account to a safe place. Pop a P shield, go back to the starting zone, go back to home kingdom. Just get out of that area, okay? Just get out of that area. There's no reason for you to be there anymore because your anxiety level is probably going to be through the freaking roof once you get on and see that you've been zeroed. So go ahead and pop the P shield, help bring that anxiety down. That way you can think more clearly, get yourself into a safe place. Go ahead, clear your hospital. Again, we're just trying to bring that anxiety down, okay? You got the P shield, you're in a safe place, you got your hospital clear. You start to slowly bring that anxiety down. This is the reason why we save our resource packs. Okay, you want to have a lot of resource packs. You don't want to just be using them to use them. And this is why we save universal speed ups for instances just like that, for getting zeroed. Okay, you want to be able to recover when you want to recover. So just save your resources, like your resource packs, because they can't touch those, and your universal speed ups. Try not to use that many for healing if you can help it. Have a contingency plan. Know how much you can use during KVK and how much you can save and put aside just for that instance alone, just to help you recover. That way, if it does happen, you're not completely starting over. You have something to work with to help build back. When you are deciding to train back up some troops, train during an event, you want to do it during Zenith of Power. Maybe you wait until next pre-KVK training. That way you can blow that score out of the water and help your kingdom get #1 rank or get recognized in the pre-KVK. That way for some MGEs, maybe you can get a spot in there. And you can also ask to maybe get a spot in MGE and use that event to train up your troops. If you're not a mega whale, try and get extra value from the training, even if it's just the power grow event that they do. I can't remember what it's called, but you get like 20 universal heads for winning it. Just even something as that, just get value from all those troops you're going to train back. Analyze the situation. Figure out what went wrong, okay? So, look at the report. How did the report go? Were you swarmed? You know, were you rallied? How were the trades? Also, look at the situation outside of that. What led to you getting rallied? Could it have possibly been a flag or a fort that was deleted for strategic purposes? Maybe it wasn't your fault at all. Maybe they had to delete some territory and they couldn't get a hold of you. I've seen that happen sometimes, and it completely sucks. Like, they remove the territory. They're like, he has a P shield. They remove the territory, and all of a sudden, an hour or two later, that P shield runs off, and it's like, crap, that player is screwed now. Look at the situation that led to you getting zeroed. Was it your fault, or was it something completely out of your control? And learn from that. That is the reason why I say analyze the situation, so you can learn from it and make sure it doesn't happen again. Lastly, that I have on my little notebook over here typed out, don't quit. Don't quit the game because you got zeroed. They're just troops, okay? It may take you some time depending on, you know, how bad it is. If you're a free-to-play, mid-tier spender, just depending on your situation. Don't quit. You know, take that time, learn from what happened, build those troops back, and just come back stronger. Come back stronger. You know what I'm saying? Plus, nowadays, KVK 1 through 3, you're getting 30% up to 40% of your troops back that are dead. In Season of Conquest, you're getting 50% of your troops back. So, in the end, you didn't really, like, you may have lost a lot, but you're going to get a lot back too. And you're going to have a good place to start from to rebuild. So don't quit. All right, guys. Well, if you found this video informative, don't forget to give it a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. If you've ever been zeroed, let me know in the comments below what happened, how did it go, did you trade well at least, and how long did it take you to recover? But until next time, I'm Wispy Gaming. Catch you guys in the next one.